matter. Keeping it steady on right with Morgan Chatter.
Hello and welcome to Chatter with the Morgans.
What's up? I'm Mr. Morgan.
And I'm Mrs. Morgan. So this is our second YouTube video, and it's going to take a little bit more getting used to, I think, because I have seen myself and the camera is right there, but I never look at it because I'm just trying to be in conversation with you. I don't know if we're supposed to be making eye contact or...
Right, or if we're supposed to focus on that.
It's kind of like Ricky Bobby or something when he's like first interviewing, when he doesn't know what to do. He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Right.
That's how I feel sometimes.
Right.
Bear with us because, it's our second YouTube video.
I'm trying to look at something somewhere up there to distract.
All right, this subject that we're going to be talking about is a topic suggestion from my girl Jasmine at work, or as I call her, J Money. She suggested this topic. Don't laugh.
J Money, all right.
It's just something I call her at work. It's only my name for her.
I wouldn't call her that. You can have that. Y'all can keep that.
Anyways, so we're going to be discussing some of our memorable dating moments. We have 6 years worth and counting of them. One that I do want to tell is pretty funny though, because I guess it kind of set the tone of what our relationship was going to be like for the next couple of years, because we broke up quite a bit of times.
Did it? And how?
I don't know if this was the first time we were breaking up or whatever, but you were coming over to my house.
Okay.
And we met in the back of my mom's parking lot, and you were like, that was the first thing you said. You're all, yeah, I don't think we should see each other anymore. And although I was like keeping strong on my face, at least I hope I was, and then inside I was dying, and I was like, oh gosh, I want to miss you so much. And I already had some stuff ready anyway, so I handed it to you. And I think you may have took off in the car, but I don't know what happened. Maybe I don't want to say, I don't think I chased you down the street or anything wild. I don't know why you didn't end up leaving, but I don't know what happened. Can you remember?
I don't.
Or you don't remember at all?
I don't remember the reason why we were going to be parting, or, But I do remember he was like, okay, you didn't appear to be crumbling to me. He was like,
oh, good,
solid,
because in the inside I was dying. And
I won, oh good.
No, it was really hurtful when you said it, because I was like, oh gosh, it's for reals. It's over, because I thought you were gonna leave. I don't know. It was horrible. But why did you not end up leaving? We just ended up talking, even though you said that to me and I gave your stuff back. That should have been the end of the exchange, but it wasn't. So I'm trying to figure out what happened.
I do remember what happened after that. You went, you grabbed the bag of things, and you... Excuse me.
I'm excited to hear this.
No, you came out, you brought the things and all of that, and it's like, all right, and I just drove off, and I think I got like around the corner, and you called me up, and you're like,
okay.
You said something. I don't know what it was, but it was enough for me to be like, all right, I guess I'll see what you talk about.
Oh, great. I hope it wasn't. I was hoping that it wasn't all dramatic, like I chased after you down the street.
No, it wasn't. It probably would have been done at that point if you did something like that.
Well, I don't know. Well, that's later on in the future, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyways, that was one that...
But I wasn't done with you, though.
No, and I wasn't done with you either. And I was so... Oh, baby. I was so heartbroken. I was like,
I don't even say it for that,
Well, I'm just thinking back to how I felt. I could feel it, and it was very hurtful. And I didn't want you to walk out on my life.
I didn't want to go either, but, I felt like I didn't want to have to deal with certain things,
Well, I mean, you were...
It wasn't important at the time.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't matter. What matters is we were together now.
Yeah.
So, what about some other ones? I don't know. That's one that really sticks out to me. I just don't like the fact that we've broken up several times. Like, I can pretty much remember each time, and it was horrible. Especially the one where we broke up for a whole year and we didn't talk because...
Yeah,
I was definitely
solid year. No
it was
communication whatsoever. No text, no nothing.
It was horrible. It was kind of a long year.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I had some routes and things where I had to go into the neighborhood that you were living in.
Yeah.
I was looking for you, even though I wasn't trying to look for you. You know, I didn't think that I was, but I really was like looking to see if you were like around like that. But I wasn't like, you know, sneaking and all of that. You know, going around and like going out of my way. Just I'm riding by. I'm just like, you know.
I was quite the opposite.
Really?
Mhm. Oh yeah, I was
behind the bushes,
stalking you. Yeah, several times I would go to where you stay and just kind of creep around several times. And especially when I'd see your car, I would get all excited. But then I'd also get a knot in my stomach. Because I'm like, if I see a broad come out with him, it's on. And I'm going to be driving over there all crazy. So it was what?
Everybody about this level of crazy.
Trust me. My friends that know me, that are close to me, they already know this shit because I would tell them after I would do it. I'm like, I just came back from Q's house from creeping on me again. Like, girl, what's wrong with you? Like, I mean, I was always straight up with them. I didn't care. Yeah.
Super, like, just proud too. After I would do it, I would tell them. But I'm glad that you were patient with me and didn't give up.
And I to you as well, because I could be a handful.
Yeah. I won't disagree.
I mean, I guess I'm still a handful now, but it's a different type. I don't know, because it's not as extreme as I was before. That's for sure. I've definitely calmed down a lot. I did mature.
I wouldn't even use handful as the description.
Alright, well, that's nice.
I wouldn't. I'm not trying to be nice.
I mean, I'm just letting you know that that's nice, okay? I know. God.
I wouldn't use handful then either. You know, at that time you were just toxic at that time, you know. And now...
Well, okay.
I mean... say.
It was both ways, by the way, okay? Like...
Was it?
You definitely had some issues.
Okay, I'm not gonna say I wasn't without issues. For
okay,
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I have some issues, but I still do. What are you talking about? But,
no, but I really do appreciate you because it was, you know, I came on very strong, right from the jump, pretty much, and I didn't know what type of person you were. I figured you were a type of person that was outgoing because of the way you approached me. And you were, but then I
was kind of all your Kool-Aid though, right?
You really were, so I thought it was different. But then throughout the years as I've got to know you, I know that you're pretty much like a homebody. You're not like that, really. Like, you really don't like attention. Like, you don't go out of your way to talk to folks. Like, you're actually quite the opposite. But
no, it's not even that. I like to go out and do things, and I do speak to people. It's just I don't like to speak to people and then people don't speak back to me. So that makes me feel more inclined to not say much to people these days,
Yeah, well, we all feel that way.
Kind of crummy.
Oh, you know what? Another one that was fun? When we went to eat at that bar and we was playing darts for the first time and you totally beat me. And that was the best time ever because remember it was all quiet in the bar when we went in there.
Right.
And I like to say that we got the party started, and next thing you know, it was just
crunk
up in there.
Right. It really was. You just seen the music.
It really
to get
was.
Louder.
Yeah, I'm using it crunk because it was quiet in there.
Another couple came in. They sat down.
And that was the first time you ever were playing darts or whatever, and you totally beat me, and I was like, I'm gonna kill you. We were there till like close pretty much. I remember having to drag you out.
We ate there. We sat down and ate at the bar. Had a little bit more.
Yeah, we had food. Definitely had some drink. That's for sure.
That was pretty memorable.
Because I was really intoxicated. And I was like, come on, let's go. Yeah. And y'all, no, let's stay. And I was like, and I really didn't want to tell you. I was like, yeah, well, I feel like I'm going to be sick, so we got to get the hell up out of here. Because, it was still fresh. I wasn't trying.
Right, we were still new.
To,
right.
Puke my brains out in front of you.
It'd be embarrassing. Yeah.
Other than that, like, I can't really say that anything. I don't know. We had some good moments. We had some bad moments. Yeah. Those are typical relationship things. Sometimes people break up and then they get back together, blah, blah, blah.
That's all we do. Not anymore.
I mean, but for the most part, every time I was with you, it was a good time, and I always had so much fun, and I hated leaving you.
Right.
So that means it's,
I remember that too. Like, just call in.
Remember?
Right.
Because I didn't have a job, but obviously I had children to take care of.
Right.
But still, like, my mom pretty much, or my sister was there,
Right.
It really helped out a
Your
lot
mom
too.
watched them, and then, you can just hang
And remember,
out.
I'd be all nervous, like, oh gosh, like what? But pretty much they always said yes, so that was cool of them. I really did appreciate them because it gave us the time to get to know each other, and obviously now we're married now, so
It was always like a vacation.
Yeah.
It was like a vacation every time. It was kind of hard going back to work.
Yes, it was like we were in our own little bubble,
man.
and it was quite lovely. Yeah. So, but that leads up to all of the, I don't know, did you have any bad experience leading up to meeting me? Because after that, like I said, we broke up here and there, but, pretty much we were just waiting for each other, waiting for us to get it together. I don't know. But leading up until that point, did you have any bad experience? Like, you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, like the bitch fucking puked on you. Like horrifying.
You know what, now that you mention that, some other things came flooding in.
Oh my gosh, like what?
I couldn't remember at first. I had a woman come over and she got intoxicated. She went in the shower. She fell out of the shower, snatched the curtain down. She puked.
Oh my gosh.
And it was very embarrassing. It was very embarrassing.
Was it your apartment
and
that
it wasn't
she was
even
at?
my place that I was at.
Okay.
Yeah. I was staying with my uncle at the time. So it was very embarrassing. It was like, oh.
I was like, that wasn't me, was it? Mm-mm. It wasn't. I was
So, there was another time, this woman I met online.
Yeah,
I was a lot younger, and the pictures did not match up. She didn't.
It was like ridiculously, like, you look so different from the shit, like.
And not only that, older, like
older.
Funk.
Oh my, that's
funk.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be shitting me.
Like just all up in her region.
Oh, come on.
All about her, like aura, like that.
Oh my. Oh good. Oh, that.
You know, people who kicks on perfume or cologne or whatever, they leave the room, but you still smell it a little bit.
Yes, but the funk mixed with the perfume.
No, she didn't. It wasn't like that. It was just funk, and it was caked on. I was like, man.
That still is pretty bad. Like.
Dip.
Oh no, you dipped.
I mean, what can I do, man?
Oh.
And then.
Oh my.
Just nothing about that situation was decent.
Get yourself together. First of all, don't cake on the fresheners and things like the perfumes and the colognes. Like, they really do go a long way. You don't need to do that, especially in the nether areas. That's just gross. Yikes.
That's all types of jack.
And just odor. Take a damn shower. If you meet someone online, what do you think's gonna happen? So take care of yourself. I mean, what?
It's the total disrespect, man.
Don't get too intoxicated, number one, because that's a wrap. Like,
you can't get it enough together just for me. Alright, you used to disrespecting yourself, your house, whatever.
I think I've been robbed a couple of times. That ain't cool. Those are some bad dating moments when someone robs you. And someone robbed me of candy bars one time, and I was like, I confronted them. I was like, did you take these candy bars? And they were like so upset. And I was like, seriously?
They couldn't wait.
And I was like, yo, why are you robbing me of candy bars, number one, motherfucker? I was like, you're in my house. You gonna rob me of some candy bars? Then you can't even admit to it. Like, I would have been like, I was like, you know what, cool, and like never talked to them again, totally blocked them. It was horrible.
Yeah, that's...
It's just stuff like that. You're like, I'm going to be alone forever, and that's fine.
That sounds druggish.
Seriously, because the drunkenness and the falling out of the shower, I mean, that is so embarrassing. I'm honestly trying to think of if I ever was a hot mess like that in front of you. Yes, that one time I threw up after taking something, but
yeah, that was some years back.
I don't know. I guess I did it classy because it wasn't like in your car or like, you know.
So it was all good.
It was in the trash can.
Even everybody's kicks was clean. Everybody's clothes.
And you didn't
clean.
look at me all crazy. And we still hung out after that, and everything was all good. So.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with the monkey. Everything.
Oh my gosh.
No, but seriously though. You was cool. You was cool after that. I was cool after that. You know, we still able to conversate.
One time you did throw up too, but it was all good after that. And you didn't make any sound, and I was like, what is going on? Because you're in there for a minute, and I was like, I think he's throwing up, but I don't hear anything. Yeah. And later on, you did divulge that information. Yeah. But,
and keep the party rolling.
You sure did. And I was like, okay, I guess it's on still, so that's cool. Yeah. All right, we are going to take a break, and we'll be right back for the second segment.
In a few. Guess who's back?
I love when you do that.
Bring that back.
All right, we are going to be talking about what's going on in the media today. We don't really talk about things like this, but I saw something today that it was a little disturbing. Amanda Bynes is on 72-hour psychiatric hold because she has they allegedly found her roaming around the streets naked and in mental distress, and that really sucks because I really like her. She's one of my favorite actresses, and I don't know. I hope she's gonna be okay. What? Oh, go ahead, say what you're gonna say. Come on.
She's drunk.
No, she's not
and
drunk.
She's found naked and all these things.
How
do we know?
She wasn't drunk. I saw a TikTok video, and it was some girl. I don't know who this woman was. It seemed like a random stranger that just saw her roaming the streets, because when she moved her video camera to show her, she didn't look right. Like, she didn't look like anything was going on. She was like, hey.
It might not even been her.
I think it was her. I saw it for myself. I'm going to show you later, and you're going to see it.
And she's checked into rehab and all this stuff.
No, apparently she called 911 and said that she was in mental distress and she needs help, and that's why she's being held. I hope she's going to be alright.
How do we know? Who cares?
Because sources, there are people that can get close to seeing records, or they have people, you know, like they know. If you know what's been going on with her the past couple of years, you would kind of understand, but you don't. You don't really follow her. Did you even know that she was going crazy?
How do we even know that that's her, though?
What do you mean?
I saw a picture. You know, her hair was like black, and she looked regular. She looked all right to me. You know, like she lost a little weight, but she didn't look drugged out or nothing like that.
I just showed you it, actually.
What's that? The picture?
I showed you a picture of her.
Yeah, she looked all right. She looked regular. Her hair was just changed.
Her mind is not there. She had to be.
How do we know? Who's saying that?
She had to be under conservatorship for like 9 years because.
According to who?
The court said that she was deemed unfit to take care of her own estate and all that.
Why? What court? Who? Why?
Go ahead, question it again.
And what does it matter, man? Y'all lead us broad.
This is what happens when I talk about things like this. When I bring it up to him, he
and if the court,
this is how he reacts, because everything is a why, or how do you know? And
I mean, how do they know? Maybe
I
they
mean, were
saw
you like
her,
this as a child when the teacher was like 2 + 2 is 4? Why is it 2 + 2 is 4? I mean, seriously.
Maybe she checked into something.
No.
She's afraid of spiders, and they was like, "Hey, what are you doing in there?" And she's like, "None of your business." Oh, you don't want to tell us? Well, we're just gonna say what we want to say. We're just gonna make something up. Sell it.
Some people might say that type of answer is something that a crazy person would say.
What's crazy about that?
I'm just saying, like,
to approach the idea that
obviously a court deemed her, because obviously maybe she was spending her money recklessly, and her parents were like, holy shit, she's gonna lose all her fortune because she's in some type of mental distress right now. I'm not
talking about any of that. I'm talking about like the media or whoever, the camera people taking pictures and saying what they.
Yeah.
How do we know? You know, they're probably just like telling.
So you
know,
think
what
they're
wanna
making
say.
everything up?
Listen, I don't know what they're talking about. You know, maybe they are making something up. Maybe they aren't. Right. But why are they all in this bros mix anyways? You know,
Because
I guess that's their business,
that,
right?
yeah,
What everybody
that's their
else's
job
business is their
is
business.
to follow these
Right,
celebrities
right.
around.
Their business is
now, I
everybody
don't think
else's
that they
business.
should be all up in their business like that. You know, like if you want to take your picture, I get it. It's a free damn country. But when they start pressing, and I don't know, when they start getting
and like I
a
said,
little bit vindictive and just rude, it gets to be.
If an individual will lie on somebody for money or for whatever reason, why wouldn't a company lie? You know, it's a juicy story. It's more interesting than, hey, she's going in there to see a therapist because she has a phobia of water or balloons or something, whatever. Versus, oh man, she is a drunken slag or whatever. That's a whole lot more juicier.
Oh my gosh.
Social gladiatorial games.
And this is what I have to deal with. When I go home and I'm like, oh, honey, like, blah, 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 this happened. This is what happens. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Anyways, all I'm saying is that I hope the sister gonna be all right. Because if she is going through some things, I hope she gets better. Because she was out there naked, okay?
Was she? Was that her?
I think she was.
Or was it like somebody that looked like
her?
her?
No, it was.
I saw some cold looking Michael Jackson.
The resources that these people have are legit and they are connected.
So who?
They have people everywhere in the hospitals. If a celebrity goes to a certain hospital, ring. Well, hey, this fool's over here. I just wanted to let you know.
The people who recorded her, if it was her, they ain't crap either then.
Right, because they didn't call the hospital.
Nah, man, you're gonna sit there and record her instead of just trying to.
You should definitely intervene. I know it's your job to take pictures, but if you see someone in distress, don't snap a photo and then be like, "Oh, maybe I should do something," or not do anything at all. Anyway,
you got me talking about this. I don't even know if that was her. That was there.
Well, that's because
somebody was it her? You saw the stuff.
I saw the video. She didn't look right. Her eyes looked glazed over
did it look
a little.
Like it was her.
I'm telling you, it was her because of the tattoo. Like
I didn't see the glazed video though.
Well, I should have showed it to you before. Otherwise, I don't think you would have been fighting me this much on it. Because I'm just telling you what I saw. It's everywhere.
I'm not fighting you. What am I fighting?
I'm not.
How am I fighting?
You know what I mean when I say fight. I'm not meaning actual fighting.
Oh, all right. Tell me what you mean.
This is fighting. I'm about to knock you out.
Are you okay? Violence.
Oh, baby. Anyways, I was looking for other stories for us to talk about when it comes to the media, but honestly, this shit was depressing as hell. Because everything was like dead bodies found here, and
gosh.
Remember we were looking at the hip hop portion, and everything was murder and violence in there. We're like, okay,
yeah.
So that's what.
Is that what hip hop?
It was depressing. So.
Yo, and all my people. It is just murder, kill. He did this, he did that. Just nothing positive. And it's under the banner of hip hop. That's what hip hop is.
Yeah, where's the positive? There wasn't even like a celebrity having a baby in there, and I was like, at least give me that. That's something positive. Someone having,
They messing that up too.
They didn't even have that in there. I was like, you know what? And then you, of course, saw it, and you're like, what the hell? There's nothing about
bullshit
family out there. So
nothing about family.
I don't know.
And
I don't know if we'll,
work with that.
We're still going to be talking about some things in the media, but good Lord, maybe just talk about one thing and then move on, because otherwise it's just depressing, right?
Man,
and you just,
really
we don't know whether it's true or not at the end of the day, so.
I watch a lot of old shows if I'm watching the telly.
Right.
Idiot box.
Mm-hmm. Moving on.
All right then.
Moving on to you.
What about me?
About you and your poems.
All right, I got some pretty cool things.
Yes, but talk about what recently I put that you were recently published on YouTube, one of your poems.
Yeah, that was very exciting. Was it published? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it was.
That was very exciting.
It's on there, so it was published.
And it was narrated by Mr. Carlos.
Let's just say Mr. Carlos.
Mr. Carlos.
Mr. Carlos.
This dude's voice is ridiculous, man. Like, I write stories, but then when he speaks, it's like he turns it into a story too, right? It's like a whole nother, just brings this depth to it. It's ridiculous, but still capturing the sentiment.
And I really enjoyed the way he did your poem so well. I was like, oh wow, it was really great.
I don't know, it made me think about like Morgan Freeman, you know, because like he just brings what he's reading to life, you know.
And it was really nice. And I hope to hear more of your poems on there, because it was really cool. Like, wasn't it so cool?
It was very exciting.
Yeah. I actually want to download it, that way we can have it. You know, I know it's always going to be up there, but, you know, just to, like, have it as a keepsake, because it was awesome to see.
I know, I played it back a few times.
Me too.
He's just got a really, really, really amazing voice.
Yes. And the channel that he uses, it's on YouTube. It's called Poetry for Adults. And it's at the Steinmetzen. I hope I said that right, Carlos. He'll let me know if I didn't, for sure. But that is the site. And we're also going to put in a link to his channel that way you guys can check it out. Awesome poems on there. Awesome narrations. Definitely some easy listening to. Something you can listen to while you're in the car. Like, pretty much everywhere. It's just really great channel.
That's when I had got introduced to this channel and his work. You know, I started listening to it when I was on the road, and it was just like, it's a really chill deal, especially when you're in some heavy traffic or some you know, somebody cut you off or something crazy, man. It's like nice to have something like that planned. And
it's poetry, you know, it's just another form to, you know, hearing poetry, and it's pretty cool, and I like it, so check it out. So we recently put up our first YouTube video. And like I said, we really want to hear comments about the video. If you watch it, even if it's for like a minute or two, just let us know what you would want to see, what you do like. Just, we need to know what's up so that we can
don't go crazy.
Up, right?
But
well, what do you, I mean, yeah, I guess don't be like fucking cutting us up, because, you know, damn, like,
you know, bear with us.
But you know, comments, folks.
We're gonna grow with it. You know, we're gonna try
really
to get
just
this
want to know.
Tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, how we're doing. Hopefully this next video we're about to put out is a little bit better. And we're always asking for topics. Even when I was leaving work today, I was like, y'all, let me know if you got any topics. Like, I was literally saying that as we were walking out.
That's pretty cool.
So, you know, I'm always pushing it, and we just want to hear more from you guys. So please let us know.
And I didn't even see that bit right there.
What do you mean?
Ship light.
Oh, I totally missed it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. I messed up. Damn it again.
It's okay.
But I do it a lot. And just like the first video, I messed up. We were supposed to talk about how Mr. Morgan started his writings, because that was important.
But you can't take it all, you know, because I'm sitting here looking at the screen, and I'm like, I don't know how I missed that too. So
well, thank you for that. But anyways, do you want to give us a quick overview of how you started writing?
Quick,
because I actually don't really know why you started writing or how it came about. Do you even remember? Like,
it was like 12, 13, and I had to write like an assignment. I had to write a poem, and I wrote a poem, and I kind of liked the teacher, you know. But after I wrote this poem for the assignment, and I saw that she liked it, I was like, oh, right, I could do this. You know, I could write like that. So then, from then on, I started like writing. You know, that's kind of how that.
So happened. You had a crush on a teacher, and that's how it started.
I wouldn't say I had a crush on her. You know, I just thought she looked nice. I thought she looked nice.
Okay, so that is a crush.
Nah. Well, all right, what's that? A crush is like you want to take her out, you know, date and
obviously it was a crush because after you saw her reaction to your poem, you were like, ooh, I could do it again. So, come on out.
No, it wasn't like for her. It was just in general. I could just write and ladies would like, you know, what I'm producing.
Okay, but you did say you liked her, so.
I guess I did then. If I liked her, I liked her.
What do you mean?
I thought she looked nice.
That is a crush because it doesn't last very long. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, I guess it was then. Because I didn't really. After that, I was kind of more into my writing
Oh, wow.
Some, and then some other broad my age. So,
oh, okay.
So yeah, I guess whatever it was.
Oh, okay. That's going to do it for our show for today. We appreciate everyone sticking with us and my mistakes because, god dang it, I'm still pissed about that little one, but it's all good.
I'm just looking at your face right now on the camera. I'm sorry. You look adorable. This is like...
Oh, baby, like that's nice. Anyways, do not forget to search and follow us, Chatter with the Morgans, on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. The links will be in the episode description. Subscribe, download, like, and review our episode with 5 stars. Find us on TikTok at Chatter with the Morgans, also on YouTube and Instagram at Chatter with the Morgans Podcast, and email everydaymorgans@gmail.com. Please, folks, comment and let us know how we're doing. Right, honey?
Please, folks.
Please.
Just the way I like how you read it.
We want to know how we're doing, okay?
You know, thumbs up if you're digging it. Thumbs up, and, you know, let your peeps know, your folks know, and all that good jazz.
Seriously. And of
support
course...
on the music.
Yes, that too. Yeah, we're going to be pumping some more of that out too. We're going to be pumping more out, yes.
Right.
And of course, if you'd like to support this podcast, you can find our listener support link in the episode description as well. This has been Chatter with the Morgans.
Peace.